Okay, now we understand, now we know the power production is relying on momentum, acceleration, impulse, and kinetic energy. So what are we going to do with this knowledge? In a fight, the objective has to be, absolutely has to be, to end the conflict as quickly as possible. This need, if you will, creates a correlation then between power production and winning and surviving a fight, especially a street fight. Now, the four movements we're going to be taking a look at here shortly are all predicated, reliant on creating a higher degree of ground force reaction. If we go all the way back to the beginning of this DVD, I told you that ground force reaction is the major player involved in all four of the power production principles. Ground force reaction. The more ground force reaction, or GFR, we create, the more speed strength we create. Right? Now, the more speed strength we possess, the greater the power. Get it? Of course you do. So, what is GFR, ground force reaction, anyway? A basic example of this in everyday life is what happens when we take a step. All right, a basic example of this in fighting is what happens when we step, slide, and punch. Both of those are reliant on ground force reaction. In order to generate more GFR, we need to generate more physical force at the point of initiation. All right, if you just picture the difference between jogging and sprinting, you'll get the idea of what I'm talking about here. Now, the thing is, large movements like those are neither practical nor advisable when we're fighting, right? Especially a street fight. So how do we create more ground force reaction without getting our head knocked off our shoulders for our troubles, huh? Well, as in sprinting, the more force we generate at the point of initiation, meaning where our foot touches the ground, the more explosive the movement or the reaction will be. While fighting or any other activity, this goal is accomplished through proper physical positioning, through biomechanics, and plyometrics. What we need to do, therefore, is look at ground force reaction as a three-way relationship. This relationship is between the ground, the immovable object, gravity, the irresistible force, and mass, which in this case is your body weight. In all three of these, this whole deal is governed by motion, which is proportional to the amount of force, once more, generated at the point of initiation. In other words, where our foot touches the ground. Now these scientific facts, my friend, make our stance and our footwork more important in the grand scheme of things than our back, our core, our shoulders, our arms, or even our fist, where power production for the sake of punching or striking is concerned.